First, it starts with the individual. So the inner work of the leader, you as the leader, and really beginning to embody a presence and getting different results in your own work, in your day-to-day, in the choices that you're making, and the way that you're feeling, and the way that you're impacting the people around you, and the types of feedback that you're receiving. And that's anchored into some specific goals that are personal to each individual. It could be a difficult relationship. It could be some kind of a limiting belief. It could be aversion to doing something. It could be just not knowing what to do, feeling lost. It could be a combination of all of these things. So anchoring into some very specific breakthroughs that we're looking to accomplish, and then measuring what is the value, what's the meaning, what's meaningful about those goals, what's meaningful about those breakthroughs, and how is it going to begin to shift and create results. And then we can quantify those results, establish some milestones along the way, some tests like hypothesis tests. Like once I'm able to respond in this way to this person, then I think that this might become possible. And then we go and we try it out. We develop the skills to be able to implement that, and then we learn as we go. That deep personal transformation then ripples through all sorts of other aspects of our lives and our work. And this is where having a guide can be incredibly helpful. The leadership coaching is not about being taught some kind of specific skill or being more like someone. Like, oh, this person is great, I want to be like them, so let me get coached by them. Sometimes it happens that way. Ultimately, what leadership coaching is about is being able to process things with somebody truly listening to us and asking us questions that open up new perspectives and maybe challenging us in the right ways so that we can get out of our inertia with ourselves, and then holding us accountable and supporting us through and celebrating our wins so that then we can navigate our way through transforming our own leadership style, our presence, our ability to hold uncertainty and conflict and discomfort so that then we can be a source of strength for our organization. Starting with the individual, it's a one-on-one container. So we have calls either weekly or every other week or once a month. And these are conversations that go deep and that are entirely about you, about the leader in your world. So you get to think out loud and feel into those aspects of yourself that maybe you've been turning away from or you haven't had the opportunity to fully process, so that we can start to emerge what your truth is and what possibilities might be hidden in your inner landscape that then we can bring to the surface and start to put into being, to start to put into manifestation and results. And what I love most about this work is that the client, the leader, you have the answers. So I have my own journey, my own way of looking at the world and business, my own inspirations, my own pursuit of mastery. Yet this process is not about me. This process is about you. And what goals we set, the why, the how, I am there to help guide you to uncover that and then embrace it and then pursue it. And that feels incredibly fulfilling for me because then I get to be part of creating something really powerful and really unique and authentic, and people and leaders who have a tremendous amount of influence and can really make a big difference through that personal work. What inevitably happens is that once the shift begins to occur, then the feedback comes in a big way. So now we got what we wanted and we get to really integrate it and to really apply it. And the challenges only get more expansive. As we expand, our challenges become more expanded as well. And then we really start to reap the rewards. So the work evolves over time. And the goals of the process evolve over time. And then ultimately, we want to bring that into our team, into our organization. So there comes a point where we feel ready to share, well, we're already sharing the fruits of our work through the way that we're being without needing to do anything more than that. And then perhaps we start realizing that we want to make some real changes in the way that we're running our business. So from the individual then comes the team, the direct reports, the colleagues, the environment, starting to involve them and engage them in the process of integrating this transformation.